Alright my dudes, welcome back to the channel. Hope your day's going well. Today I'm going to be doing a video that one of my friends requested me to do yesterday, and it's basically an update of a video I done many months ago. It's a gear recommendation guide, so I go over every single unit and I give you my opinion on what the best gear set for them is. Of course it's my opinion. If you have a different gear set for them than what I recommend, that's perfectly fine. You know, you don't have to take my advice. It's just some advice for you to take if you want it. So yeah, there's 118 units currently released, so I'm not going to be like, if I take my time to discuss each and every single unit, then this video is going to be over an hour long, to which I don't want it to be over an hour long. So maybe if there's a exception to a few units where I might actually have to explain it, I'm just gonna, you know, just fire it off and just let you know straight up. So yeah, let's begin top to bottom. Mikasa, HP defense. Some use attack defense. I would recommend HP defense just because of the way she is. Very simple. Levi, triple crit damage, the best one, no doubt about it. Not worth running anything other than triple crit damage on Levi. Titan Eren, I would say attack defense, especially if you like to use the blue Eren as well. Attack defense is the way forward. Blue human Helbram, he's garbage but HP defense. Zeratrus, he's garbage but attack defense. Jenna, if you use her in Red Demon, attack defense. If you use her in PvP for whatever reason, I don't know why you would, HP defense. Mono, attack crit damage, get the best out of both worlds, high crit chance, and decent attack stat if you include her passive. Blue Easton, pretty difficult to, you know, pinpoint, but I would say HP defense. Be prepared for the green Easton eventually when she comes, so HP defense for Easton. Valenti, HP defense or triple defense, whichever one floats your boat. I have triple defense on mine. I would recommend HP defense though. I do think it's a bit better, but you know, I went with triple defense, so keep that in mind. Deldry, HP defense. Death Pierce, HP defense. Zeldris, I have HP defense for him, but you can go attack crit damage. In fact, I would recommend, see, this is where it's difficult with Zeldris. I kind of have to explain this one. With blue Zeldris, you want to attack crit damage because you want to take advantage of how powerful his crits are, but at the same time you still want some attack. You don't want to go triple crit damage with Zeldris because he's not gonna crit every time, right? But yeah, Red Zeldris, I would recommend HP defense because he's just like Merlin. Well, he's a much better Merlin, green Merlin that is. So you know, it's a bit tricky. If you're gonna make them the same gear set though, I would just go attack crit damage. They're both very powerful. Red Zeldris obviously better, but yeah, attack crit damage for Zeldris. Estarossa, HP defense. Red Estarossa is garbage. Green Derriere, HP defense. Red Derriere, attack defense. If you use both of them together, I would say attack defense. Fraujin, HP defense, simple as. Monspeed, both of the Monspeeds, attack defense. The Melasculars, red would use HP defense, blue would use attack defense. So, you know, pick and choose. I would say both of the Gallons use HP defense because blue Galland, once you get his ultimate, he becomes incredibly powerful. So I don't think you would need the extra attack. Honestly, HP defense on the blue one will be just fine. So yeah, both of the Escanors attack defense, of course. Blue Lilia, HP defense with Pierce rolls. If you use her in an ult team and you are like me and you have an extra set of bracelets and rings that have attack substats, use that. But HP defense for her. The two Fat Kings, who are, well, green Fat King's actually good, but blue Fat King's pretty garbage. HP defense. Every version of Barn attack defense, like I'll just get out of the way. Every version of Barn attack defense. Green Taunt Diane, you might be tricked into thinking triple defense. No, HP defense. Same with red Small Diane, same with blue Small Diane, HP defense. The Ellie Hawks, HP defense for the blue one, attack defense with Pierce substats for the green one, and the red one, I don't even know why you would use her, but I would guess attack defense if you really wanted to. Green Demon Meliodas, I would say attack crit damage. Blue Demon Meliodas, I would say attack defense with Pierce substats. And red Demon Meliodas, attack crit damage, because of course if he's in sub he comes out with more crit chance. The extra crit damage will help him out. Blue Arthur attack crit damage. This Arthur HP defense, he's not a damage dealer, contrary to belief. Red Arthur HP defense. Lost Vein Meliodas attack crit damage, although I would recommend attack defense. I don't think the extra crit damage is worth losing the extra tank. That's just my opinion. Green Dreyfus HP defense. If you want him purely for his passive, which I'm pretty sure is the only reason why you would run him, you'd want him to stay alive, so HP defense. Green Hendrickson HP defense. Vivian, she has the potential to be super powerful, so I could say attack defense, but I don't understand why you would use her. But at a push I would say sure, you know, attack defense. Green Jillian HP defense. Red Slater HP defense. Blue Slater attack defense. I wouldn't recommend attack crit damage, because if the enemy gets one ult orb in PvP you can't crit them. But in Red Demon, you know, attack crit damage, he can benefit from that extra crit damage, so there you go. Green, what's his face again? Gustav HP defense. Marmus HP defense. Twigo HP defense. Alioni HP defense. Green Merlin, I would say HP defense. I think that's the best. Blue Merlin, God forbid you use her, but HP defense. Red Merlin HP defense. Helbram attack defense. Green Helbram HP defense. Green Jericho attack crit damage. Blue Jericho HP defense. Or if you actually wanted to use her as a damage dealer, to which she's actually not a bad damage dealer, she's actually pretty good. Attack crit damage, she has very high crit chance and very good crit damage. God forbid you use Grimoire, but HP defense if you do. HP defense for Red Grimoire as well, he's a sub unit. Red Hauser, if you use him in the Pierce team or just to be a damage dealer, attack defense with Pierce substats. Otherwise, if you use him for his passive in the sub, HP defense. Blue Gila, she can't deal damage, so just give her HP defense. She's a cleanser, she can heal, and she can apply AoE ignite, so HP defense for her. Red Gila, not a bad damage dealer whatsoever, so attack crit damage. Attack crit damage? No, attack defense. She has a really low crit chance, so yeah, attack defense. Green Gil, HP defense purely. If you wanted the super Chad Green Gil, if this was like a few months ago where the meta was mono red, I would say attack defense because of his burst, but that's not the case anymore, so yeah, HP defense. Red Gil, I could say triple defense for his taunt. No, I'm gonna triple defense for his taunt. Bonus points if you have a resistance rolls on that triple defense set. Red Gotha, HP defense. There's literally nothing else to run on him. Red King is HP defense. Green Skinny King is triple crit damage. It's the best set for him. Eventually he gets over 100% crit chance. He gets to like 100 and something, so instant crits eventually. Triple crit damage is the best thing for him. Blue King, I know some people use attack defense. I wouldn't recommend it. He's far too important in any team that he's on. You want him to stay alive, so HP defense. Green Barn, attack defense. Don't run attack crit damage. I know you might think it's worth it, but just in case you don't crit, he's gonna lose that extra bit of tank, so attack defense for him. Red Nunchuck Barn, attack defense. Didn't I say all the barns are attack defense? Yeah, we'll just skip any barn from here on. Green Giant Diane, HP defense. She's a Giant Diane, second strongest ultimate in the game. You have to run HP defense. You want her to stay alive so you can use it. Same with Blue Diane, strongest ultimate, HP defense, or second strongest, sorry. All of the Elizabeths, HP defense. Counter Meliodas, HP defense to abuse his counter. Blue Meliodas, I would say HP defense for him as well, because he can build up his crit chance to where he'll be able to do some half decent damage. You know, it won't be the greatest damage in the world, but half decent damage. Of course, granted, if he's able to live, he is an SR unit, so HP defense for him. Elaine, HP defense. I don't know why you would run her, but sure thing. Red Jericho, mainly a sub unit, not good at DPS, HP defense. Green Gotha, HP defense. Arden, HP defense. From now on, all of the garbage units are just going to be HP defense because they're not going to be able to deal much damage. Weinheit, whatever his name is, HP defense, unless you're using him in your farming team, which I don't know why you would. This isn't the first month of the game, so there's that. So yeah, HP defense for him. Simon, HP defense. Kane, HP defense. Frisia, HP defense. Elizabeth, we already said HP defense. Zaneri is HP defense. What's this face again? I forgot his face. Dolgius, Dolgius, lol, I forgot his name. Dolgetto, HP defense. Green Lilia, HP defense, of course. Benny Maru, what's his crit chance? Pretty mediocre crit chance, but he can reduce defense related stats, so you could say attack crit damage for him if you really wanted to. Milim, attack crit damage, very high crit chance, am I right? Yeah, very high crit chance but very low crit damage. Then again, yeah, attack crit damage for her. Rimuru, HP defense, he's a tanker, a tank, so yeah. Slime, HP defense. The Barnes, attack defense, even though these two suck. Red Elaine, HP defense. Tyzo, HP defense. Red Dreyfus, HP defense. And is there anyone else on here that doesn't use HP defense? Green Gila, you could run attack defense. Blue Jericho, would you? Her skills aren't the greatest. Yeah, I think you'd run her HP defense as well, because she really doesn't do much damage with these skills. Explode is decent, but yeah, I'd say HP defense, because if you're using her, it's mainly for this, her passive, and she'll probably be the sub unit, so I would recommend a HP defense for her as well. So yeah, I mean, pretty much anyone, most of the units that are garbage, you're going to want to run HP defense if you plan to use them in PvP for whatever reason, just because, you know, they suck. And if you want them to stay alive for longer than a few turns, you're going to want to give them that extra HP. And I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anyone. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So yeah, that's going to be it. Just had to go through it really quickly. Like I said, can't sit here and explain every single unit. There's 118 on here. And, you know, just saved myself a lot of time trying to, you know, shorten the video as much as I can, because I just don't want to go into depth on some of these more garbage units, because they just suck. You know, I don't really need to explain why I wouldn't give them attack defense or anything like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Tried to make the video really short to save you guys some time. Just went over all 118 units. Leave a like if you found this video helpful in any way, shape or form. Leave me a comment down below if you disagree on any particular unit. And yeah guys, that'll be it. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.